Hello folks, this is Bill from Little White Dory. Ladies, I don't know what to tell you. There's a room right next door. And you guys both want to be in here at the same time. Alright, you guys have fun. Who's carrying on? Just watching a video about noisy chickens, and then one was called a Serbian long crow. If you look it up on YouTube, Serbian long crow, you will hear. Now this is not a rooster. This is Chica, and she's definitely letting the world know she wants to lay an egg. And there goes Hootie, who I think also wants to lay an egg. We have a little bit of a traffic jam today, folks. But it is kind of funny. I just threw some rice out to the girls over here, so they're digging like lunatics, trying to find every little morsel. I'm just hoping they don't see the stuff that I accidentally got on the roof of the playhouse. So it's Sunday morning, and actually it's Sunday afternoon. And you don't say, Chica. Go. Don't let me hold you up. Go lay an egg. It's kind of funny, but that's their announcing. If you don't have good neighbors, whoops, you might have a problem with that. Go lay an egg. You'll be feeling much better. I thought I actually had gotten one from her already today, so now I don't know who the other one was from, but it was a nice size, so I don't know. One of the girls is starting to lay full-size eggs, I'll call them. I was checking in on the little greenhouses here, and we definitely have some greens growing in them. And I figure in probably a week or two I'll dump them out and probably put something new in and start it more like an early spring garden. Well, it's a beautiful day here today. You wouldn't know that from this crazy chicken. But we're probably about 45 degrees. It's sunny. I see some clouds building now, but I think we're supposed to stay clear for the most part all day. And, well, I think that it's going to be a little colder over the next couple of days. It's kind of funny, but I hear people when they do their videos on YouTube that roosters will crow, but I think this is as close as you get to a rooster. It would just make me laugh if the town came and complained and said, you can't have roosters, and I said, I don't have roosters. Come on, Chica. Go let one loose, you'll feel better. Alrighty, folks, that's what's happening here at the homestead. We use these plastic pretzel bottles, whatever they're from, I guess, to temporarily we fill these and then we put them inside the little shed. But I'll tell you what, while I'm here, let me go show you where I keep my food. I have this Shelter Logic tent, which is not as good as I once thought it would be. The fact that it's still standing right now, you can see that some of the problems are becoming more real problematic. I've duct taped it, I've done different things, and it really comes down to it's just not that well made. I had one once before, and it was a heavier grade plastic, tarp basically. So in here I have some junk basically. It's not important stuff, so that's why I'm not. You can see there's the duct tape. We've got it supported so that it doesn't move as much. We figured it was the friction of moving, but you can see the back is just completely shredding and in fatigue in spots where it was folded. So it's just crap. I think it was about $130. The frame doesn't seem to be too bad. It seems about the same as the last one that I had. And the last one I had held up much better, but it was only a 10 by 10. This is 10 by 20. So we keep stuff in here like, you know, bicycles, seed spreaders, lawnmowers, yard tools. I had this concrete patio or slab built when we were doing renovations after a cesspool collapse. So I only paid, I think it was about $800 to have this concrete slab put in. It's a 11 by 21 foot slab on the back side of my garage, which I have a feeling this spring I'm probably going to convert over to like a lean-to shed. See if I can get away with that. Okay, so back to business at hand here. I keep these bungees on the top here so that if it were to have some visitors like a raccoon, if they knocked it over, it's with the way it's set up, the center of gravity is so low, I have it on these casters that they could knock it over, I don't doubt it. But it would probably take a substantial effort. So I keep my feed in here and fill these little plastic containers and use these to, you know, sort of fill up the feeders inside the coop. It just keeps me from having to go to this feeder every single day, or to this container, which isn't as convenient as just having these in the tool shed. So I'm just gonna get this one filled. I'm using Purina Layina pellet, 16% layer with their Oyster Strong and Calcium Plus or whatever. It's you know, one size fits everything. I don't give a lot of extra stuff in the way of purchased, you know, or whatever retail additive supplements. That's also a flock block they picked up. The one they have now is down to the bottom. So if I wind up with them snowed in a little bit, I'd rather have them have this to peck at than one another. They claim that this helps cut down on the viciousness of pecking order. Alrighty, folks. So that's that. We have a couple of these garbage pails out here, and it's basically because, let's see, I have this set up so that when it goes over, it won't come out so easy if they do knock it over. But that's the setup, and these will now go into the shed. Close this. Yeah, if I get to the summer with that thing, I'll be happy. Sorry about the shaking. Let's see if we can make this better. There we go. My unfortunate thing is somehow I get the autofocus to turn off when I'm holding this phone. So you might hear me occasionally say, oh, I had the autofocus off. So we keep these, a supply of them, inside here, so that if I have to, you know, at any given time dig out of the snow that we get, that I would have easy access to this. Just have to do the one path. What was that? We just have all kinds of supplies in there. Oops, where's my lock? There it is. Oh, and I gotta get my rice bucket out of here because I just gave the girls some leftover white rice. Alright, so we were looking at the thermometer in the greenhouse. It's about 40, I think I had 44 degrees in the shade on the side of the house. We'll go take a look. Actually, no, that's the only one I think that's not registering the greenhouse temperature. But we had a 65 degree temperature inside the greenhouse today. Kind of psyched about that. Let's go take a look. I think it's outside the house. So, oh, here she goes again. Take a quick peek at this thermometer. Yeah, there you go. 64 inside my greenhouse and 47 outside. And it's only 36% humidity in there. Wow, that's pretty good. So we have our snowblower all ready. I don't think we're getting snowpocalypse this year because Bill fixed the snowblower. We still have this crazy running gear. I still have my tractor. Haven't had anything really I can do with it except raise and lower the 3-point hitch. That's about it. Alrighty folks, it's Bill and it's Little White Dory saying goodbye. It's kind of, oh there we go, the heating system just shut off. I have a very high efficiency heating system that blows air out of a 2-inch PVC pipe and a water heater that does the same behind that garbage pail. And the only thing is that when they're on, it's noisy outside. Alrighty folks, see if I can zoom in on something I just noticed. There she is. Nice sensation of how much wind we have. And the sun is blowing, the sun is shining on the American flag. I'll leave you with some of the noises of Long Island. If that's not a contradiction in sounds, I don't know what is.